breaking the news, taking on the fights. Iceman's in charge, the truth at the core. Holster up, free burden box, ready for more. Tune in, log on, feel the thrill, uncensored and real. It's the realest of wheels. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. From the streets to the studio, laughter ignites. Unfiltered, we chat about wrongs and rights. Criminal tales with a twist of the funny. In the chaos of badges, we take the money. The midweek madness, we own the scene. With the wit of the wise, we reign supreme. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Come ride with gear, let's hit the ground running. With the Motor Cop Chronicles, the laughter's just starting.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This site is for educational purposes only.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome. No, I missed last Wednesday, but had motor competition.
Good afternoon, you beautiful people. question too.
Hold on, I had you muted.
All right, I'm muted.
No, you're not.
I
you're
didn't
muted.
talk 2 minutes and ain't nobody heard shit.
Well, what gets me is
Say they used to muting my shit because I brought my Skittles. That's why.
He didn't say
Woo-hoo,
he didn't
got
say
the
a
Skittles,
word.
boy.
He didn't say a word. I went clean shaven for Riley's funeral, and I'm letting it grow back. But it's been 8 years since I hadn't had facial hair, and he didn't say a fucking word.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I
we're
noticed
used to it.
I noticed it. I just thought the cat licked it off.
No, I shaved. I'm letting it. I'm
Then shaved
pretty
it.
stubbly. I'm pretty stubbly now, but I'm letting it grow back. But I went clean shaven.
Right.
I actually walked up at one point, and the major turned around and looked at me and looked again. He didn't even recognize me because they had never seen me without hair on my face since I've been working there.
You tell them you got Tourette's now and you just shaved it off.
No, they know why I shaved it. Yeah, he does, unfortunately. Hopefully he don't smack too much.
I got the Skittles, boy. I've been on a hiatus with it. I'm fixing to
Skittles.
rip a new ass with these Skittles now.
So I hope everybody's been doing good. Like I said, I went live a few times out at
I
the
didn't
track.
even see
I
it.
never saw. I
went live.
nothing.
I went live on YouTube.
Yeah, I was fixing to say I never saw a damn thing.
I tried on TikTok a little bit, and it just I didn't get nothing, so I just went live on YouTube.
I was going to come out there Saturday to the motor competition, but we had to go to Mississippi for a funeral. We left at 9. Y'all was started at 8. We had to leave at 9.
Well, once he
to go to
starts to
Mississippi.
get where he's going to fucking retire, we could actually all go up there and do a show for the sidelines.
He ain't
or something.
retiring now. Now he's hung in for another.
Well, some bitch keeps punting the ball down the road, But eventually we'll be able to go to a motor competition, and we'll be the smartasses sitting on the sidelines going, "Oh, he hit another cone."
Oh, well, what I did when I was out there is I had bought these little baby cones. They were about this big. And every time
You
somebody
give
ran
the
over a
people
cone,
one over?
every time they ran over a cone, I bring them a little baby cone. It's like you're not supposed to run over this shit. So they actually got a kick out of it.
Just super glue it to the
So-
front fender.
So, if anybody wants any merchandise, you can go check out motorcopchronicles.com or go to Etsy site and get your merchandise there. If you want to get extra stuff, which I need to put some out, I've been slacking. You can join the Patreon. There's still got a
Shit, I
shit.
think we need to start
There's a
doing
shit ton of
I
stuff
got
on
blocked.
there. No,
I
you're
got
not. You're not blocked. Even T-Bird done quit. I mean, I don't know. Booting must not be doing very good. I mean, at $10 a month, it's
Yeah,
killing
because
me.
you quit working.
I've been busy. Y'all been making plenty money. So if you want to get extra stuff, you can join the Patreon. If not, totally understand. Other than that, hope everybody's been doing good.
No, we changed. Remember, we changed credit cards, and you have to go in and fix that shit.
Yeah. We do have some pretty good stories. Oh, before I almost forgot. We got to do Roy's Corner. Let's see what Roy Spalding has to tell us. What kind of information he's going to give us.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. When your pet is lying on their belly with their back legs splayed out behind them, there's a word for that. It's called a sploot, and it's something cats and dogs do to stretch their hips
sploot.
or to cool down when it's hot outside.
My dog sploots every night.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Duke done made an entrance. We ain't seen him in a while. Duke the dog's in the
I
house.
like that suit. He must be
That son of a
invested.
bitch ain't bit me in a while either. He fucking.
Duke's face is pretty white now. He's getting an age.
Well, y'all just knew I had to show up for this one. That's right, Duke the motherfucking dog in the house, and let me tell you what, when I splooted, it's scary. Bitches come from miles around to just see the anaconda. Don't hate just me being the top DOG, stay furry, y'all.
So, Duke's proud of his junk. So,
Little Red Wagon, y'all.
so Billy says he forgot what Roy's date looked like. Well, let's
Bet she was gorgeous.
let's remind everybody what Roy P's date looked like.
Well, shit, it's been 2 weeks. I don't even remember it myself.
And
Was I here then?
shit,
Was I here 2 weeks ago?
I don't think
I
so.
remember what he was doing last 2 weeks ago.
This was the lady we picked for Roy.
Yeah, I was here.
Y'all remember this lovely young lady?
Yeah, I was here for that.
Yeah. Well, Roy called in.
Grandma Phyllis.
Roy did call in. Not sure what her name was, but let's see how the date went.
I was halfway through my cup of gas station coffee when the motor cop crew called. I should have known it wasn't good. They only call when it's either hilarious or horrifying. Roy, Alice hollers through the
No
speakerphone.
between.
We got one for you. She's in for violating a protective order. Should be a quick bond. Yeah, right. I roll up to the jail in the PT Cruiser, gold rims shining like I actually had my life together. The deputy behind the desk looks at me with that smirk that says you're about to have a story to tell. Then they bring her out. This lady steps into the hallway wearing a hot pink jail suit, like she just walked off a discount fashion show for court appearances. She's got that I told him I'd stay away, but the Lord said otherwise kind of look. Half innocent, half I will climb through your window if provoked. She's clutching her cross necklace and mumbling about how the judge misunderstood her intentions. I ain't gonna lie. I started backing up slowly like she might lunge. She looks me up and down and licks her gums and asks, "You the bondsman?" "Yes, ma'am," I say, trying to sound professional, but mentally texting
Licks
the
her
motor cop
gums.
crew, "Help." She smiles, the kind of smile that says she's got a plan that involves me in regret. "You got air conditioning in that car, sugar." "Looking at you is getting me all hot," I said. "Yeah, but it's more of a suggestion than a feature." We make it to the PT Cruiser, and she immediately starts telling me how the whole thing was a misunderstanding. She didn't technically violate the order. She just happened to be within binocular distance. Meanwhile, I'm gripping the steering wheel like I'm in a hostage situation. Halfway back to town, she starts singing along to the radio, some off-key gospel version of Before He Cheats. And I swear the PT Cruiser started losing oil pressure out of fear. When I finally dropped her off, she looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Roy, you ever feel like destiny just bonded you out of jail?" She then pulls out a titty, and it was long and saggy with a 3-inch long nipple, and asked me if I
Hell
liked
yeah.
milk. I'm glad she was standing outside of the car when she did it, because I hit the gas so hard the gold rims squealed. Later that night, the motor cop crew called, dying laughing. I said, "Roy, we saw her mugshot on the news. That's your new girlfriend." I said, "Nah, brother, that's a spiritual test," and I failed the background check.
Well, I mean, she was
But it was so close. He
she
was willing.
She was willing to give it up to old Roy, and he passed it up.
Roy's a puss, my Gus.
I mean, he could. I mean, you put a little syrup on them pancake titties, and they good to go.
Shit, put her head in the boot and fuck her for kicks. Come on, man.
I mean, so
You be licking that syrup off off the belt.
it don't matter. So let's see what kind of prospects Roy has for this week. We got number one. This lovely young lady.
That's my favorite already.
She was
She- you know
arrested
she's
for
crazy.
possession of methamphetamine. So
my
she must
favorite.
be a new meth head because she still looks like this. So,
Right, that's true.
so
Or
she's
she
a-
was just.
no, she's a new meth head. Number two,
Some meth up. Woo, shit.
this woman.
I swear-
Hey, that look like our boy from the, you remember? That look like our boy from the Walmart.
I think she saw a ghost. I'm not sure.
No, that's that old boy's sister. That's that old boy's sister.
So we got. I'm not sure what she's in jail for. She's scared. Whatever. I think she saw call Ghostbusters. And
She's
number
scared of
three.
first appearances.
She looked like somebody from Scooby Doo.
And number three, this lovely young lady right here with the nose ring and the head tattoo, like I don't know what's going on. She got arrested for making threats toward ICE agents.
Look, she participates in drum circles and fucking drug seminars. Okay, that woman is
Billy, that's why I said number one.
That's one of them fucking. She goes to Burning Man 6 times a year, and it only happens once. Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm voting for number three because I just want to send Roy on a date with a liptard.
I go on number one.
James is going for number two.
Fucking marry your ass. They're built. They're built for each other.
James going for number two.
One.
Who
One
you-
for me.
One for you. Who you voting for, Stacy?
Shit.
Billy.
Stacy.
Y'all vote.
I'm gonna give him 3.
Stacy.
You gonna give him
Way
number
he gets
three
a-
too?
He gets a little good with a little bad.
I'm going number one.
I'm going with the
you could-
liptard.
Billy,
That's just crazy.
Billy, who are you going for, Billy?
Anybody with
number
number
three.
had tattoos
Billy
on the
voted for
law.
number one.
He said number 3 is definitely got armpit hair. I agree with you, Stacy. I think she
Strong
probably does
possibility.
have armpit hair. She's probably got more hair in her ass crack than you can shake a
No.
stick. I bet she's got pygmies and shit jumping out of
bet
there.
I do. She's
I
got
bet
that
you
white
that
hair.
shit's,
blended
I bet you
in.
that shit's as smooth as a baby's ass.
Oh no, she's a
weird.
liptard.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
She's a liptard.
What is she arrested for?
Threatening ICE agents,
It's
making terroristic threats against ICE agents.
well, maybe they were trying to deport her
what's
back
the
to the
tattoo?
Indian
I
reservation
can't.
or something.
You got the screen in front of. What's her tattoo say?
It's like some
that's
headband looking thing.
That's just that's motor
Indian
wings.
band.
That's not motor wings.
She's got motor wings
That
on her
is
forehead.
Not motor wing. So it looks like we're going number 3's got 3 votes.
Podcast around the throat.
Hold there. That's motor wings.
So
It is. It is.
I told you. Look, that look like
That's-
a wheel
that-
with
no,
wings on
that's
it.
some Indian looking shit.
No,
No, that's two hands
that's a
shaking.
fucking motor wings. That's a motorcycle wing. She's a
Yeah,
motor
zoom it
cop
in. You can
lover.
do it.
Yeah. So
She's a motor
some
cop
tribal
lover.
shit. Yeah, you're right, Billy. Number 3's gonna fuck Roy up. That's gonna be a good story. So
I want to put a 9-volt battery to her nose.
Oh, I don't want to forget. Also, speaking of our Patreons earlier, we got CHP Road Dog. We got our Hang Around with Stacy McClendon. We got Kelly Meyer, Jared Niger's Motor Club for Life, William Gbo, our friend in New York, Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Y'all go check out them handmade cutting boards. Hoppy Hopperson, our favorite truck driver, Mr. Blake Walker, Roy Spalding, and our favorite girl from down under, JoJo.
I remember my first
Maybe,
podcast.
Stacy, maybe.
Do you?
Wonder Woman headband, maybe.
Do you remember your first podcast?
Yeah, that was about 4.5 years ago. No,
I
longer
do.
than that.
I was sitting on the same
5
couch
years.
in the other
5
room.
years ago, we've been doing this. Huh?
Why's my shit glitch?
We didn't have all. We didn't have all these
20
people back
minutes or
5
20
years ago. We've slowly got 10 people
50
over
years
5
ago.
years.
50 years ago
Well,
we started.
we kind of lost some recently. I was up to like 13, so I guess my content's fucking ass so bad. Yeah, I had tattoos, huh?
That's all right.
Billy Billy and they did try to get
talk to
pretty
you
one.
for an hour every week anyway.
We tried to get Miss Houlihan Hot Lips there, but everybody else voted
All right.
down. They want to go with the smooth ice criminal.
So we're going straight to a video on this one in Livingston County.
Yeah, it threw me through a loop.
A little short one, little video here. But this is not the video. That's for another one. Let's see what I got. 54-38. Here we go. Police were chasing this guy. He's a suspect involving domestic violence. I'm pretty sure this is probably her car. It's something like a little Ford Fiesta or something. It's a little bitty ass car. I don't see how he thinks he's
Can we
going to
say
run away.
every time the fucking cop misses?
Say it again. You keep like breaking up in pieces.
I feel like we should say "Olay" after every time this fucking cop misses the fucking pit maneuver.
Well,
the ram.
not everybody else sees it yet.
Olay.
Back through it. What we'll do right now, we're going to be going he's going the wrong way. He's going the wrong way. Quitter, he's going the wrong way. He's going the wrong way.
Now I want to say this: most cops, most agencies, they're not going to get on the wrong side of the road behind this
Yeah,
dude.
I'm surprised that cop did that.
They're going to shadow him on the proper side of the road.
Yeah.
But they got on this side of the road.
I'm surprised he did. I'm surprised he didn't just run down the median.
Well, they got that.
It took him that long to ram him after
Well,
it
they
started.
got that cable barricade in the median. That's why he had to kind of stop and do a U-turn the way he did, because I saw that cable barricade, so he can't run down the grass right there.
No, but he can run down the right side, because that some bitch ain't going nowhere. He ain't going to the left in the woods.
I'm
with
just
that
glad
little piece of
I'm
shit.
just glad all these people were paying attention, because this could have been bad.
4012, get on that ramp and block it off.
There you go.
93, I'm in the 1
Hold it.
eastbound. Eastbound left lane. Going the wrong way, getting off at Collarville now. In the grass area.
It's a big grass area.
Bitch. Right there. Should have hit him again.
Quick on Collarville.
Now he's motivated.
Fit. Done.
Should have pushed his ass into that concrete barrier.
Yep.
You're using a different microphone, aren't you?
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a barrel.
Okay, well, he keeps breaking up.
Just keep
sporadically.
going. Keep going. I'll be right back.
All right.
Confirming good.
Now everybody's like, "Oh, well, he didn't have a weapon or nothing. They don't shoot him, but they do tase him. But he's still not complying. He keeps looking like he's getting ready to take off.
He's gonna get. Hey, that's running.
Watch.
Felony
See
run.
right here?
Felony run.
I don't know right here if he's break dancing or what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what the fuck
He
he's
giving a
doing.
psych move. That's a psych move right there.
Pants are around his ass, of course.
He ain't gonna run fast with that shit. Run up there and tackle that motherfucker. Come on. Never mind.
That is a good taser hit. If y'all wanted to see it, he falls he's like stiffens up and falls back. Just go ahead. So that was that. Very funny. He did get arrested. Can you hear?
How's it sounding now?
That sounds much better.
That sounds a lot better.
You kept breaking up.
It sounds a lot better with your trucker headset.
Well, I'm trying to fucking innovate.
Go into pilot area. I went into pilot earlier on the way here, or whatever the hell it is now, and there were 4 or 5 people walking around with their headsets. I'm like, there's all them fucking truckers.
You know why, right? Because even though they're outside of the truck, if you're within so many feet of another headset, just like motor cop headsets, they'll link up, so you can actually communicate to the other.
These don't link up. These are plugged into the Roadcaster.
Oh no, I was talking about there's ones that actually the truckers use that are Bluetooth that automatically connect like to other headsets that are nearby.
Wow, so they can talk dirty to each other?
So they can,
hey,
Yeah,
hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba.
They need to say, hey, don't go down in this parking lot.
Bubba, you
They're
sure?
gonna boot you.
Well, that's basically what they're supposed to
Sure
be doing
looking good in them overalls. Where'd you get those at?
Hey,
got
Pilot told me
those
the
at
other
the
night.
Tractor
She said,
Supply?
hey, did you boot a guy down in Walker? I said, yeah. She said, he come in here bitching. She said he was just a bitch and he got booted.
Now, this next one, this man right here.
Yeah.
Pull a picture up. This man right here. This lovely fella. He's an inmate. Let's pull the story up.
It's funny. No, it ain't. That's 007, bitch.
He did pull. Well, I think this is a failure in security.
Nope.
Here's this has happened in I guess the state of New York, not the city. In Mount Vernon PD. Hey Billy, that Mount Vernon is in New York State. It says 2 Mount Vernon police officers were transporting 5 inmates to the Westchester County Jail on October the 16th.
Y'all listen to this shit now.
When the officers heard a single gunshot, sure they were in like a paddy wagon type van transporting.
You imagine?
I bet you they both
I'd
shit
shit
their
myself.
pants. Okay, they shit their pants. The police said during a news conference, the driver then drove the van back to police department headquarters to assess the incident. So, I mean, at least he was smart enough. I mean, if he stopped on the side of the road with 5 inmates, it's all kind of shit. So he did a U-E, went straight back to the police station. They had an inmate inside of the van that was found suffering from a gunshot wound to their leg. They were transported to hospital for their injuries. The shooter, identified as this subject right up here, Mr. 32-year-old man who had been arrested in connection for a forcible touching incident. So basically, he's a rapist. Allegedly, I don't think there's something allegedly, the dude got shot in the fucking leg. He fired a .22 caliber revolver. The weapon had 1 spent round and 4 live rounds. So this dude could have shot these cops too. And we must have lost old Stare.
Where'd he go? He was just there.
Where'd you go?
Like Casper the Ghost.
Why'd you leave?
Because your audio is coming through all digitized.
Oh, you sound fine.
I know. I figured I'm fine, but
anyway, he had 4 extra bullets in his gun that he could have shot other people or some of the police. The shooter had smuggled the gun. It says on his body. I wonder if he had it stuffed in his booty hole in that old prison purse.
That's what it said. It was in his butt.
Preliminary findings indicate the firearm should have been detected prior to transport. No fucking shit. The use of it was optionally previously. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to say. They use handheld wand searches, and handheld wands are crap. They're just crap. Is what they are. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. It's definitely crazy. Officers will now be mandatory. They need something better than fucking handheld wands, I'm telling you. They need to fucking put hands on these motherfuckers. Stick a finger in that booty hole. Little booty hole search. I bet you Brandon Miller like doing that with you. Just sticking a little booty hole. Just don't wear a glove. Makes it more fun. You can be like Sergeant Poppycock. Go back and listen to that episode. 2 police officers have been assigned to desk duty as the investigation continues. The shooter now faces additional assault in the 1st degree, reckless endangerment, criminal possession of a weapon, with the 2nd degree. Why'd you shoot the dude in the leg? He must not want to kill him because he just shot him in the leg. And Polster's going to drive me crazy doing this shit all night. Stop hanging up.
WTF, bro?
I don't fucking hear anything.
What? We hear you fine. You hear us?
Keep going. No.
You sound fine. I don't know what the problem is. So anyway, this guy done picked up extra charges, and he had a gun in his booty hole or somewhere.
I saw that. There's either his ass is gaping open from his boyfriend, or it had to have been a little derringer up his ass, huh?
What's up, Roy P? You missed your date. Wait till you going out next week with a liptard that got arrested for terroristic threats against ICE agents. You better wear body armor.
Damn.
You still can't hear us?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We heard you the whole time.
Well, fuck it. Let's run it then. I'll just do it this damn way.
Well, anyway, now we're going to be in Florida a lot because we know Florida's got a bunch of crazy, fucked up people in it. We have one right here sitting with us next to us. Look at them.
Yeah, all fucked up.
People do stick guns in their butts, Jennifer. That has happened.
Prison pockets.
Stacy's here. She saw you came in here. She probably left. Whole restraining order business and stuff like this. Anyway, this story here is. Oh, I know. I think I do have a picture. Let's look at a picture. I did find a picture.
Did they show the picture of the gun after they took it out of his ass?
No,
how did they know? Hey, when they do the check,
I guess it smells like shit.
You know, when they do that check and they make you, I think they make you bend over, and he must have
cough. You're supposed to bend over and cough.
Oh, he must have popped the gun out like.
Well, no, obviously didn't pop it up. He pulled it out after he was in the van and shot the dude.
Yes.
But this nice fella right here, he's in jail. His mama turned him in. This is what it looks like when the best part of the DNA ran down his mama's ass crack, and this was what was left that got inside of her and made this baby.
No, she's just fucking mad because he didn't share. It was the second time he got arrested. The first time
he was out on bond.
Do that shit again, I'm gonna fucking turn you in.
He was out on bond, which his mommy probably bonded him out. He was out on bond for bank robbery. Now he's back in jail because his mom found out he robbed another bank in Tampa, and then she turned him in. She probably didn't want to get on the hook for that other probably the property bond and didn't want to lose her fucking house. She said the suspect was delivered to Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office on Tuesday, October 9th, about 3 hours after the robbery. Aaron James Spencer, which this name is strange because Aaron Spencer, if y'all remember back, he's also a man. That's the name of a man in another state that got arrested for shooting the man that kidnapped his daughter and killed him. That was already out on bond for molesting her before, and then they got him charged going to court. Well, we're going to talk about another story, but he is now running for sheriff, even though because he hadn't been found guilty of nothing. He's under indictment, and he's running for sheriff over there. I would vote for this motherfucker.
Facts.
Anyway, he entered the Trust Bank on Memorial Highway, demanded money from the teller, implying he had a pistol. He left with money on foot, discarded his clothing in a nearby parking lot. Later that day, a woman called the police saying her son just robbed the bank, and she was on her way to the district office to turn his ass in. She walked in the door holding him very tight, twisting his ear. No, I could see that happening, though.
Yep.
She arrived about an hour later and turned over her son and the stolen money. He was then arrested and charged. Robbery with a firearm while wearing a mask involving more than $750, but less than $20. He was out on bond for bank robbery that occurred in April. So this dude's fucking stupid. Okay. What?
I was talking about all the sharp corners on it. Everybody in the chat still stuck on the last story. That dude getting his rectum squared up by a Glock or whatever. I want to know what size gun it was.
I just said
it was
that.
A 22.
I said that a while ago.
It was a little 22 pistol.
I know, but we're all in the chat over here. I'm paying attention to them while y'all talk.
Roy said it took him a while to finally get that gun all the way up his butt. He had to use different size butt plugs for a while. Now when Roy P. farts, it goes,
yeah,
whistles.
Yeah, because he sounds like a trucker with a boyfriend.
But this guy right here, he's in jail. He's an idiot. He's robbing fucking banks, and then his own mama turned him in. Dumbass. So next, we're going back to Florida and something that Freebird has never experienced. A naked woman on a call.
Here we go. I knew that was coming. And when I read that, I knew that was coming. Make fun of Freebird because I never had no naked call.
Here she is right here.
No people parking in the car. At 10 years of law enforcement, I ain't never had.
This is her right here. She got arrested.
Naked trucker.
She got arrested because she was being arrested for resisting. She was naked. This happened in Polk City, Florida.
Oh, that's Grady Judd. That's Grady Judd's area down there in Polk County.
This woman was taken into custody after she allegedly resisted and she punched a female firefighter who was trying to cover her nakedness up. The 24-year-old Leyland, Sullivan.
If it looked good, I ain't covering that shit up. But that probably didn't look.
She was arrested after she allegedly assaulted a firefighter who was trying to cover her up.
That's a felony.
Sheriff with the Polk County Sheriff's Office responded to a home on Cypress Trails about 10:30 at night. On a Wednesday, they received a call about a battery complaint. The victim told law enforcement they had been bit, hit, and strangled by Sullivan. Sounds like a kinky night of rough sex. Yep. Something Roy P. would probably like. They said, adding that the suspect was extremely intoxicated and undressed outside, per the report. She allegedly resisted deputies when they tried to secure her, and she then punched a female firefighter when she tried to put something on the suspect to cover up. She stated, "Stop doing that. My nipples are very sensitive, and I don't like it. Let the teddies fly." So she was charged with battery by strangulation, battery on a firefighter, resisting with violence, resisting without violence, and having extremely hard nipples. I just made that last
one of
part
Freebird's
up.
relatives.
Made that part up.
We're gonna have to ask. You're gonna have to ask Fluffy on that.
I don't know. Let's see if he answers his phone.
Yeah, free the nipples.
Yeah, free. I mean, come on. I mean, she looked better than some of them other women Roy P's done dated.
Yeah. Well, at least you know he's going to see her naked. Just cost you bail. The next one's that fucking cop.
You ring
what
it
up,
through
James?
the headset.
I know, because I just plugged it in.
He ain't gonna answer.
He ain't gonna answer.
He ain't gonna answer.
Hey.
Hey.
We're like live right now, and we have a question.
We're live in color.
We got a fireman question. Fluffy is my son-in-law, and he's a fireman, everybody, if you don't know. We just did a story where this lady punched a firefighter in the nose. Have you ever been punched in the nose?
I have not been punched in the nose. No.
And she was naked.
Naked?
Never been punched in the nose.
You ever been punched by a naked woman while you were trying to cover her up?
Have you seen plenty of naked women being a firefighter?
Well, your daughter sprung on me a time or two.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you what, in our line of work, most of the naked people you see is the ones you don't want to see. It's like picking up.
It's like a cruise ship. The one at the naked deck, they don't need to be naked.
Yep. It's never appealing when they're naked.
Yeah,
they're always old too.
Well, I was just making sure. I said we need to call it firefighter's opinion to see if you just had it. It sounds like are you in the shower with a bunch of other firemen right now?
We are. They just turned the water to cold, so they're trying to push us out here.
Jesus Christ! Well, y'all go dry off. I'll talk to you later.
Look like they all comparing penis sizes in the shower.
My son-in-law's a good guy, y'all. So he must be at work. I'm surprised he answered. He usually don't answer when I call. I don't know why, but
I try not to. But
you try not. You don't. I mean, a lot of times you come up with excuses. All right, this next one is we're just gonna watch the video. Jared Nitrous Motor Cop for Life sent this in to us. And which one is it? Download 3. Let's jump over to this video. I'll tell you about this one. Not that one. Hold on.
Police officer pulls over a pickup truck not knowing who was behind the wheel.
Good afternoon, I'm Officer Redmond, Jefferson Police Department. Got your license on your
Most people that we do pull over, we don't know who they are before we pull them over.
Right.
So,
not unless, I mean, like, if it's somebody you know, then you probably know the car.
Yeah.
But we don't know everybody in the fucking county.
No.
Especially this guy seems a little bit like he's a newer officer.
Boss? Must be new. Say what? Must be new. Me? The reason I stopped you, were on your cell phone back there at the
that would have pissed me off
They're
right
getting
there.
off the interstate back there, all right? All right, sit tight for me.
The driver, Stacy Blanton, wasn't done with his phone. Records obtained by
he's just mad because he's a dude named Stacy.
I thought it was Tracy or something. I was like, I thought it was a chick.
At least it wasn't Sally.
All of a sudden it was
girl.
a dude. I'm like, what?
So,
News first investigates showed the driver immediately called the cell phone of Police Chief Stephen Bannister while Officer Jordan Redmond was in the squad car running Blanton's license. Within a minute, the chief called Officer Redmond.
Yes, sir.
You got our old man pulled over?
Who's that?
Stacy Blanton.
Yeah, who is Mr. Blanton?
Run, he's the guy that changes all our oil up there quickly.
Yes, sir, I got him pulled over.
You mind riding him on one?
I'm not sure.
He's butt. Don't get me wrong, he can be a butt when he wants to be. He gets us a heck of a deal to service our cars. We get it back cheaper there and do everywhere else.
Officer Redmond pauses in silence for a moment, then...
All
right, I'm just going to say this. They're making a big deal out of it. First of all, the chief didn't order him not to write the ticket, okay?
He asked him.
He said, do you mind giving him a warning? That's just asking a question. That shit happens all the time, okay? In every fucking department everywhere. Hell, if you work for a sheriff's office, you might get a call from the sheriff said, hey, you got someone pulled over? Why don't you just let them go? That's not a suggestion. Okay, that's not a suggestion. However, again, because around here, if you work for a sheriff, you work at the leisure of the sheriff. He can fire you if you don't like the way your fucking cologne smells. Okay, so you're like, okay, thank you, sir. So this is a police department. I'm not sure where it's at, but police department is civil service, so they work under different rules than a lot of sheriff's departments do. But this happens all the time. He didn't order him not to do it. He just said, "Do you mind?" So far, I don't see an issue with it because this shit happens every day all over the United States.
Hey, just tell him that he owes us some free oil changes.
All right, then.
Will the officer really issue a warning instead of a ticket for the driver owing some free oil changes?
Right.
The answer is no.
All right, boss man. So I'm going to issue a citation today for your cell phone. You have two options. You have a court date on the front of your car.
Obviously, he
Oh,
did
what
not.
a
He did
dick.
not take
Oh, what a dick.
thing of it.
I mean, you got to.
Well, we all know some people like that. When
We
people
all know.
when people call somebody and say,
I mean,
"Hey, he's a good guy. Don't write him a ticket," and they still write him a fucking ticket. And
Can I play devil's advocate though? This
Go
guy
ahead.
acted like I should have known who he was.
well,
and
no,
I will
no.
be letting him go.
Hey,
from
I
the
don't
get-go.
blame. I'm not
Well-
blaming. I'm not blaming this cop for anything. I'm saying because the dude was a dick. I think he deserves a fucking ticket because I can't stand motherfuckers like that.
You don't know. Well, the minute he started to dictate, what, you don't know who I am? No, you're getting a ticket. I'm gonna find something to fucking write you on.
So
yeah,
that's probably why. If the guy would have probably said, "Here's my stuff," and then just called the chief instead of being an asshole, I'm pretty sure this guy would have probably just let him go.
right.
You also got what freaking college? Excuse me? Your chief just called? I spoke with my chief. So you have a court date on your copy. You also have a website and phone number.
The chief's going to fix the shit in the office anyway. I mean, it ain't going to like it. He going
He
to go.
may not be able to, and if he could, then why even make the call?
So your court date's going to be on the front. The website and phone number is going to be right here on the back for you.
City cell phone records show the driver immediately called the chief back. We don't know what was said in that 2-minute call, but Chief Bannister then dialed Officer Redmond's phone, a call that lasted 7 minutes. Here's the citation. Records show Blanton paid the $50 fine in September without.
First of all, it's a $50 fine. Okay,
Right.
You really gonna call and try to get out of a $50 ticket? Come on now. If that even me being a cop, like I'd be like, fuck, just give it to me. It's $50. I mean, it's a non-moving violation. It's not going to go on here. I can sure that 7-minute call that chief gave back to the officer was not nice, and then it pissed his officer off, and then he reported
And
it
his
to
officer
other
did this.
people, and then it went up the chain. James says it looks bad. Yeah, it does look really bad. I'm just saying it happens in every department across this entire United States.
And the problem
mean,
is usually the officer here would be completely either blackballed or pushed out. It's yeah.
So I'm just saying it happens. I don't say I agree with it.
Well, how did they get the cell phone records? Who
Oh,
got
because
these?
it went all the way
Well,
up the chain.
well,
Because
who got these
essentially
cell
it's
phone
just like
records?
the
This
state
cop
police
that was getting
certification.
called, probably reported it because when he got that 7-minute call from the chief, he probably got an ass chewing, and it pissed him off because he actually did his job, and it probably pissed the chief off. And he's like, he reported it to higher ups in a civil service board or whatever, however they do it there, and he pulled his own cell phone records and gave
But
it to
it
him.
did create brand new policy inside of the
Yes,
department.
they do have new
Go on.
policy now.
Out admitting guilt.
You drive safely, sir.
3 weeks after the stop, the city manager issued this formal reprimand to the chief for inappropriate interference. Your actions directly violate the principles
words,
of
he slapped
operational
on the hand.
integrity and impartial law enforcement, the city manager wrote.
See,
adding
now
that
that's
the
a
chief
bullshit,
undermined the
man.
authority and discretion of the on-duty officer, created a perception of preferential treatment, and risked public confidence in the fairness and impartiality of the police department. The city manager called the chief's conduct unacceptable, but did not demote him or issue any punishment. The city manager ordered the chief to draft a new policy to prevent him and other officers from doing what he already did.
Am I right?
I don't know what a city manager is. What's this? What's the fucking city?
Okay.
Is it like the
So when you
mayor
work for
or
a
something
police
like that?
department, yeah, over the city manager basically it goes. You know those places that have the little city council. Well,
Yeah,
some
I mean,
of them
most
don't have
all
that,
of
so
them.
They have a city manager.
I agree with you. Fuck James. Fuck that dude. He was an
Basically,
asshole.
commissioner.
I would have most likely found some. I'd have rode his ass too. I'm just saying the dude was a dick. My main point is the chief didn't directly tell him not to do it. So I mean that's probably why he didn't fire him. I guarantee you, if one of the mayor's buddies got pulled over, the city manager's buddies got pulled over, they'd have done the same motherfucking thing. Or, you know what? The best thing to do, if the dude really wanted to do it, is take the little measly $50 non-moving violation that don't show up on your insurance and then give it to the chief and get it fixed later.
Yep.
Or do whatever, however that they do it over there. Like I said, it's $50 fucking dollars. The dude actually thought he was entitled because he fucking changed his oil. So I'm glad he got his little $50 ticket. So, but they made a new policy on it. So. Yeah,
Said he paid $250 per oil change.
I'm gonna go somewhere else. If he jacks the prices up, I guarantee you, let him lose that contract, and the city can get a contract somewhere else, and then he'll lose all that money. So I mean, he's not. I'm guarantee you that old fucker is not the only oil change place in town. It's like I'm the quick lube guy. I mean, that's like when I arrested that guy. I mean, this was 20-something, almost 30 years ago. I went to a car in a ditch. Somebody just brought this up recently. I went to a car in a ditch, just a car in a ditch, single car in a ditch. This girl standing there, and she's like, I'm like, who was driving? She says, I was driving. I'm like, okay. Well, obviously, I knew straight from the get-go she was lying because it was off in the ditch. And it was muddy, very muddy. No. She had white shoes on with not a speck of dirt. Unless she became Jesus Christ and could walk on that shit, she was lying. Yeah. So I ended up doing my little stuff because she just pissed me off on being lied to. I ended up arresting her. Her friend told me that I couldn't arrest her and holler and scream. So I arrested her friend also just to prove the point. And then the friend's old man showed up, and I forget what he did, but I ended up arresting him. And then the other girl, the actual driver. No, I actually arrested the real driver. Then the girlfriend's boyfriend showed up, and I said, look, just walk away. You can bond him out in a minute. It misdemeanor shit. And he turned around. He started to walk away, and he decided he had an epiphany and decided to walk back at me. Told me I couldn't arrest him because he was the manager of Cox Communication. I told him to fuck off. I had satellite and put handcuffs on him too. So I had 4 people crammed in the back of a Crown Vic. I ran out of cuffs. So yes, the firemen got nervous at that point. When I looked at them, they're like, "We ain't said shit."
Going in there too.
They said we ain't said shit.
Fire truck.
But I mean, it was a fucking corner ditch. I'm pretty sure the real driver had been drinking, and that's why they were lying, because he smelled like a fucking Aqua Velva factory. So arrest the caller. Just arrest everybody. Yeah, James, it's like we know as law enforcement, we know when we do our job correctly. When we leave, everybody is pissed off.
Yep.
When everybody's pissed off, we did a good job.
Because you were impartial all the way around.
Because nobody's going to be happy. Because when we get called over there, it's usually people don't call us to their house because they're having a good day. I mean, it's just plain and simple. That's just like when we pull somebody over. I'm not one of them cops that walk up and say, "How are you doing today?" Well, obviously, I know how you're doing today. You're doing fucking shitty because I got you pulled on the side of the road. Yeah. And I just fucked your day up.
Well, I was just telling our buddy right there, the DS, that I just sent you the number. I just told him earlier. I got a call one time from the captain who said, "Hey, you got to pull somebody over in a traffic stop, and they didn't like the way you talked to them." I'm like, "Well, no shit. I mean, I ain't their best friend." If I pulled you over, you were a complete moron for a traffic stop. Complete. You did something real dumbass for me to pull you over. And then when, so obviously it's already set me in a mental state of mind when I'm dealing with a complete dumbass.
I got actually called in the office one time because this woman called and complained because I didn't ask her how she was doing. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Well, why not? Well, first, if you want the honest opinion, because I didn't give a fuck how she was doing, okay? I caught her speeding, pulled her over, was going to write a ticket. I'm not, like I said, your day's going bad because I just pulled you over. I'm not worried about I'm not here, we're not getting ready to be BFFs here on the side of the road. Because when they told me I had to try to be nicer because I look mean And then when they said, so try to be nicer. So I tried to be nicer. 2 days later, where was I at? I was in the fucking captain's office. I was in the captain's office. Why? Because some woman accused me of flirting with her. I'm like, you motherfuckers, I was trying to be nicer. So I can never. I mean, it's like, come on.
Look, either I could be extreme asshole, or I could just be flirting with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's great, James. I tell most people, it's like, when I walk up there, my whole attitude towards the person is dictated by that person. When I walk up, I'm not one of them cops that's like, I pulled you over. No, this ain't a test. I walk up and say, I don't tell you my name because it's on my chest. If you can't read, you shouldn't be driving. So my name's on my chest. You can see the patches in my badge on. I can tell you where I work. So I'm so-and-so with such department. I'd walk up and say, ma'am or sir, the reason I stopped you today was you're doing 80 and a 60. Just say, do you have your driver's license, insurance, registration? They hand me their stuff. And I usually go back and write the ticket or not. But if I walk up and they're like, man, why ain't you out fucking catching rear crime? Oh, yeah, it's just going to, any chance you did have of getting off
Because
that
I'm out here
ticket
dealing with
just
your
went
dumb
out
ass
the
before
door.
I'm a traffic cop. You are a real criminal.
Yeah, well, you have more, more criminals, more felony criminal drugs, human trafficking, serial killers have been caught because of traffic citations, traffic stops.
And
That's
now they're
why.
starting to take it away.
But like I said, the traffic stop to me, I act accordingly to the way I'm being treated. If I walk up and you start cussing me out, it's like, yeah, it's not going to be a real good traffic stop. I'm not going to be pleasant. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be totally. I'm not going to cuss you back out. Well, sometimes I might, but
I didn't cuss you the time you pulled me over.
I should have, because you were kind of a dick too. I was gonna stroke his fucking ass.
Yeah, boy, Iceman done had 5 violations lined up by the time he saw my
I was about
truck.
to hammer his ass. You hear me? So this next one, we're going back to Florida. We're going back to Florida with this nice fella. Let's pull this picture up.
And it's actually back to Grady Judge territory.
Back in Grady Judge territory, correct. Let's see. Not that's the naked girl. This guy right here. Look at this.
He's a small guy for this too.
The cops got called out because he did I put a video up on it? No. They got called out.
James. If you're pretty, you get away with it more.
Anyway, he kept trespassing on the railroad tracks. If anybody don't know, railroad tracks are private property. They belong to the railroad company, okay?
They belong to the federal.
It is against the law to walk down railroad tracks and stuff like that.
Yes, it is.
And the police said, hey, get off the railroad tracks. Not just because he's walking on, because we don't want stupid motherfuckers to get run over, because trains can't stop real fast.
Which is the craziest shit in the world, because the train is like the one vehicle that you know where it's going to be.
A lot of times,
and the train has their own. The train actually has their own federal police.
Yes, they have their own police also.
Yes, they do.
They're anyway. The cops are like, "Hey, they're trying to give this stupid dumbass a break." Okay, because believe it or not, hey, there's some cops out there that love arresting people. Okay,
and there's most that don't want to do paperwork.
Most of us, I'll arrest if I bring you to jail. You done really fucked up. Okay, because I don't like arresting people. Okay, it makes your day bad. It makes my day bad, and just don't like doing it.
Once you're already heading to CJ, he'll take everybody with him.
But I mean, I will put cuffs on you, but you have to really fuck up for me to do that. But anyway, they tried giving I'm not very pretty. Well, you don't have to be pretty. It's just tell you the truth, James. The prettier ones are more. If like a real pretty girl, they're most likely going to get a ticket from me because that's the ones that'll accuse you of shit and stuff like that.
If he was a hot chick, I didn't write no ticket.
I did. But anyway, they tried to give this ding dong over here. They tried to give this dickhead a warning. Okay, he did not take the warning and then turned around and went over a railing and back onto the railroad tracks. So they arrested him, and he also, guess what? He had methamphetamines on him. Okay, he looks like a meth head. He don't look real bright. So in Polk County, they have body scanners that x-ray your body. This is the picture that popped up when they x-rayed this man. Boom. This is not his penis, okay? This is a very large thermos. A thermos he had shoved in his ass.
Okay, so
this was inside. This was
a thermos, like a big 2 or 3 inch diameter thermos.
Like this big fucking round thermos. Look, this is his butt cheeks down here.
Yep.
They had to bring him to the hospital to get this shit out. They never said what was in the thermos. I mean,
coffee.
Was it coffee? If it was some hot chocolate and some cold chocolate on the outside,
Well, it said he was in
I don't
possession
know.
of meth and shit, but I don't know what the was.
This
that in the
dude,
thermos?
this dude shoved a entire thermos up his ass.
I wonder how long he's been
look,
up there. Like,
look,
people
I have
get-
no idea. But you guess what? I mean, to you could get it. It's an echo chamber. If you went hello, he go hello, hello, hello. This dude, he's not worried about getting ass raped in jail. He would probably look at him and say, "Did you start yet?" Yeah, I saw it. I couldn't get it to download. I was having a problem with YouTube today. Download. So, but yeah, it's like this right here was inside of this man's body. How much practice does it take to get that in your butt?
How did this jail have a
they got
scanner?
you listen. I said they have a body scanner.
Yeah, body scanner. Yeah.
Yeah. How long does it take to practice to get something like that up your butt?
I mean, I guess you could do it on
He's
the first
ignoring
try
me.
if you're, you know.
I don't know. You'd have to ask. You'd have to do some other polling for other people. I don't know that shit.
Yeah,
because I would say that would take 6 months to get that son of a bitch up in your ass.
That right there is
If
crazy.
you're motivated enough, you can shove just about anything up anybody's ass.
I guess so. I guess so. But I mean, that's just crazy. This will make you not want to drink anything out of a thermos ever again. Okay. Look, and when you see stuff on the side of the road and people are like, "Oh, look, road treasure," be careful picking that up. It could have been in somebody's ass.
I can understand it. Like how you get that son of a bitch back out.
They have to go to the they actually have to go to the hospital and get it out. But I bet you it was dark roast if it was coffee.
Well, look who in the hell showed up on the podcast.
Hello,
hello,
Australian
JoJo,
friend.
Australia.
Oh, hello.
Glad to see you. Yeah, she said she would have been here last week, but I canceled. I am about to put out the Charles Riley's 3 episodes he did, and I'm going to talk a little bit before I'm at the stage now that I can actually do a podcast talking about it without losing my shit. And I didn't want to lose my shit on microphone. It's just going to be audio. And he's got 3 episodes that we did. He was known as the Moose Knuckle, and I'm going to re-put them back out. So, we know what the thermos was. I don't know.
Well, look who else is on the damn podcast.
Yeah, look at that.
Another Australian, my daughter,
an implant,
JoJo.
Yeah, but they like 3 or 4 hours away or something like that.
No, well, she is. It's morning over there. So they're 12 hours ahead, I think. Okay.
We know what the thermos was in.
JoJo Alley's my daughter.
Australia, ain't it?
Yeah, but
it is. I can tell you, it's. Let's see, in Perth. She's in Perth.
Allie, you're not swimming in the ocean out there. Huh?
It's at 9 o'clock in the morning.
They got a lot. They got a lot of sharks out there.
Yeah,
great white shark.
Shit. Yeah, they got every. Like I told JoJo, they got every damn dangerous thing in the world.
Yeah, if you want to get bit and die from something, go
Well, that's
there.
why it was designed to be a prison. It wasn't designed for people to fucking
Did I
live there.
mention recently? Did I tell y'all that there's a new TikTok page I made called Go Goats, GEAUX. Okay,
Yeah, this motherfucker,
Go
I stumbled
Goats,
across it.
Go Goats Farms. Okay, I started posting it. Susie, our mama goat, she is pregnant, and we ended up having to bring her to LSU Vet Hospital, which I can't give anything but praise to these people. The first baby got stuck. They had to do an emergency C-section on her. Susie just about died on a table. She had to have blood and plasma and all that stuff like that, and she survived. I'm actually bringing her, supposed to bring her this week, but I'm going to take a day off next week. I got to bring her and get her staples out. She wasn't able to nurse because she almost died. Well, she had 3 babies, Hannibal, Clarice, and Dexter. Dexter started doing bad. We brought them all 3 in. Dexter had to be put down because he started having neurological problems. They did an autopsy on him. I don't know the results yet, but we still got the 2. I got 2 more pregnant goats, which I'm not happy about either. But if y'all want to check that out, I've been posting little cute goat pictures and stuff. It's gonna be more stuff like that.
His goats be fucking y'all.
Yeah,
they were raped. There was goat raping going on.
Apparently. Yeah, Iceman's got a trampoline for these goats. That's no shit. So when I come up, they all they calling for me, but they all every one of them's laying on the trampoline. Like, hey, this our shit. This our cool. This our cool shit.
Well,
they all laying there, and I'm just waiting for them to hop up and just start bouncing on the trampoline. But I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them do that yet.
One of the boys died, Jennifer. Well, I paid $20 for Susie. Well, between her and these babies, I am now $2,400 in. Okay,
in the hole.
I got an investment.
So you want JoJo? You want to buy? You want to buy a goat to send to Australia for $2,400?
No, these goats will never leave here that way. Billy said he always wanted to go to Australia and see where they filmed all the Mad Max stuff. They filmed it in Australia.
I
Be
don't
careful,
know.
Billy.
You
get bit by something.
Ask Allie Miller.
Get bit by something. This next one here.
Get bit by a gnat.
This next video we're going to watch.
Yeah, it's going to fall off.
It's been all over TikTok involving Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, a whole bunch of cops. A whole bunch of cops went to Chick-fil-A. One of them got charged. They had one of them charged. It happened to be a black dude. I don't know. I wasn't there. I doubt it. I'm not trying to say it wasn't or wasn't racist. I wasn't there. But let me tell you what. I've been in a situation like that before. I went to a Wendy's before, and I was in uniform, and they gave the meal to 2 or 3 guys in front of me for free, and I ended up paying for it. I didn't say a fucking word about it, and I didn't complain about it because no one is obligated to give us anything, okay? That's what upsets me about this. I just don't see it being a racist thing. Maybe this person didn't realize it, wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Maybe they are racist. I don't know. I'm just saying. But
they changed the employee right before checkout.
But for this cop to just make a big deal out of not getting some free fucking chicken is almost embarrassing me in uniform.
He's gonna fuck it up. He's gonna screw it up for all his other
yes.
all his
I need
other
you to
people.
stop and listen to the story because this predator's face.
That's not it. Did I download a video for it? Video 3. Hold on.
Sir was punched in the face, his nose and glass.
That's not it either. Download 4. Okay, I'm sorry.
Look,
I'll get it right.
I guess they don't have an
In
office.
August, 4 members of the Clover, South Carolina Police Department stopped at this Chick-fil-A on Robert C. Daniel Jr. Parkway for breakfast. One officer who's black says that his 3 white...
Recently, I went through a drive-through at Chick-fil-A. I went through a drive-through at Chick-fil-A, and guess what? I got charged full price. You know what I said? Not a fucking word. I went through Jack in the Box recently, where they usually give us half price through the drive-through. I didn't recognize this person. They were probably new or whatever. They charged me full price. Did I say, oh, I don't get my discount or nothing like? No, I did not, because I don't expect it. I don't, if they don't give it, they don't give it. It don't matter. I don't go there just because of that. And if that's what, that to me, this is,
That's the whole reason I used to hang out at places.
I believe this employee just made a mistake. I don't think they did anything malice or malicious about it.
No,
but for this cop to make this big deal out of fucking news and everything else, come on, man.
Colleagues were given their
I
meals
ain't
for
bullshit.
free.
No, I only
was
deliver
asked
my
to pay.
reports in the
Now
parking
he's
lots of
speaking out.
businesses to give me free
When
shit.
we arrived at the place, we went inside. It was only 4 people in line. It was myself and 3 other
He looks
white
like
sergeants.
I should charge you.
We were
there ain't
all
no way the
sergeants.
cop.
We were all dressed
He's
the
staring
same.
at both sides of the
we
car.
all got in the same
time.
line, and we all ordered the food. I was the last one to place my order.
Sergeant Tracy Reed says he and his
They
fellow
figured-
officers were on their
he's
way to
not even in
Cordell, Georgia to pick
uniform.
up several police vehicles when they stopped in Augusta to eat. He tells me the other officers had their orders taken by the cashier who was training someone. When it was his
Did
turn,
they look
someone
like
else
cops?
stepped in.
When I came up,
What?
the team leader.
Was it the same person that checked the other ones out? Checked
He
him
just
out?
said they were training somebody. Maybe the person training walked away and
it
this
had to
trainee
be somebody
didn't know.
else that checked him out that didn't know.
So, like I said, I don't think it was racist. I think
That's what
I think it was a mistake.
Chick-fil-A's already said.
I think it was a mistake.
To the register. When he came to the register, he took my order and I paid. I had to pay for my food.
All right, he said somebody else came to the register, didn't he? Let's see.
Team leader came to the register. When he came to the register, he took my order and I paid. I had to pay.
They switched out. He said some team leader.
Then there you
maybe,
go. It
maybe
wasn't
the
same
team
when
leader. You have a polo shirt on. These people do not pay attention. Okay, I've been next to people on a fucking loud ass Harley Davidson motorcycle in fucking full uniform, and these motherfuckers are texting on their phone, and I'm close enough that I can read the fucking text, and they don't even realize I'm there. People do not pay attention. I had to learn that.
Like unfair advantage.
Being in law enforcement, a lot of times I just think everybody pays attention like I do. They don't. And this person may have walked up, just saw a blue polo, didn't pay attention what was on it, and just charged them thinking it was another customer. It was a different person.
Said, he's staring all around the room, so they can't tell.
So I mean, I think it was just a mistake.
He got to go with the cops that day.
The meal, and I didn't say anything about is my food free or why I didn't get mine free, because we cannot ask for gratuity.
You're not asking for, okay, well, I didn't say that. Couldn't ask for gratuity. Then what the fuck are you doing on the goddamn news bitching about it? You know what? Pay for your food. Next time you go there, if they charge you, good. If they don't, good. That's up to them.
What? If I worked at that Chick-fil-A, that fucker's getting charged every time now.
They see people shit like this happens, and then Chick-fil-A is like, fuck it, we're just gonna make everybody pay from now on, and we got to deal with it.
Says he was upset and embarrassed by what he believes was blatant racism. He tells me he wasn't the only one who noticed the alleged slight.
When I came back to the table, the rest of the sergeants were very disturbed, as I was disturbed. I was almost in a rage.
That's why your eyes
Sergeant
are
Reed
closed
wrote a letter to Chick-fil-A's corporate office about the matter, and a few weeks later...
Oh, he wasn't expecting anything, but he wrote a fucking letter to Chick-fil-A's office. Okay.
He got a letter from the franchise's owner along with 2 coupons for free meals. He says it's not enough and wants to see the restaurant improve training, so something like
oh
this
my
doesn't
God,
happen
dude,
again.
this is some
We reached out to the
bullshit,
location's
man.
owner, Kenny Hanna, who referred us to the corporate
Exactly,
office. They told
JoJo.
me that the employee doesn't
Can we
normally work at the cash register.
in this?
All right, listen. They said this employee don't usually work the cash register. Just like when I was at Jack in the Box the other day, I stopped and they charged me full price. Guess what? I didn't recognize the person.
To the news, did you?
I didn't call the news. I didn't, write to the corporate or nothing. I paid for it, just like everybody else, because I don't expect anything from anybody. They have a McDonald's here. They usually give us half price when I'm in uniform in the drive-thru, whatever. Guess what? When I go through there, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't fucking complain about it. I pay for it like everybody else does because I'm not special.
Well, because all your in career you've been given breaks like that, and now just because of one time you get charged. You know what I'm saying? It's
James,
not that big a deal.
I'm surprised. James says he'd be the person calling the sheriff trying to get a break. Exactly.
But you know what, Dirty? Hey,
no, but he's already throwing. He's a sergeant already using the race fucking bullshit.
Here's the thing: is he's a sergeant. Now imagine that you're the lieutenant or the captain at home sitting on the couch watching TV.
Now you're gonna call and be real bitch even more when they try to correct the problem and make your department look like a fucking douchebag department.
I mean, to me, you just
fucked your whole department.
What he just said.
Yep,
well,
I would fire him publicly.
I wasn't expecting anything. Well, of course you were, or you wouldn't have fucking wrote
you wouldn't
corporate.
have been crying to a media outlet.
And you did it because you were a law enforcement officer. So you did it because of your privilege. That's it. It's fucking I would have nailed him to the cross.
Here we go. Let's see what this is.
Following statement from Hannah. We regret the unintentional impact this incident had and sincerely apologize to our guest. We were deeply concerned by this claim. It appears to have been an honest oversight across separate lines and registers. We are strongly committed to supporting
fucking Augusta.
Me personally, if I was the chief or the sheriff or whatever, I don't know if it's the sheriff's office. If I was the boss there, I'd be like, look, even if they try from now on new policy, you're not allowed to accept any of this shit. You're going to pay for it or don't eat there because you're not going to embarrass me. You're like, well, I wasn't expecting it. You're being a hypocrite, dude.
Yeah.
You're being a hypocrite right there. I wasn't expecting it, but you're going to write to corporate office. You're going to get on the fucking news. You know what a real man does or whatever? You fucking should have paid it and went about your business. They just said they switched employees. This wasn't the same one that checked in, and the one that did it usually don't check people out. Maybe they wasn't a regular cashier person and didn't realize it or didn't even know the rule. All right, it happens. Right. It happens. Okay, stop. You're being a little bitch. Okay, You're being a bitch. That's all I gotta say about that one. This dude right here is getting my fucking hot nuts vote.
You and I think Billy too. Somebody else suggested
putting the H in by his shit. This next one is this next one's about can piss some people off. Okay, we're gonna show some.
Yeah, you sure you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna do that. Why wouldn't I do it?
Because the next fucking two are bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It happened, and it's bullshit that they haven't gotten. This kid didn't get what he deserved. This right here, this kid was 17 years old. Okay, in high school.
How he walked.
He raped like two different girls that were younger than him. Raped them. Okay, and he was looking at 80 years in prison. They charged him as an adult. Some fucktard judge decides, oh, we're just gonna put it as he's a juvenile, and motherfucker gave this dude probation. These are pictures of him. Let me see.
I can't figure out why. I mean, I don't.
I thought I put pictures of him up here. No.
Yeah, it would have been if they put him in jail.
No, here I got video.
Clover, South Carolina Police Department stopped at this Chick-fil-A on Robert C. Daniel Jr. Park.
Here we go.
I need you to stop and listen to this story because this predator's face needs to be everywhere. Now, these are his charges, and this story is going to fill you with a kind of anger and rage that you probably haven't felt in a long time. His name is Jesse Mack Butler, and he's 8.
Y'all seen what the charges were, huh? This is what he was charged with. 1 count of attempted rape in the first degree, rape by instrumentation, sexual battery, forcible oral sodomy, attempted rape in the first degree, rape by instrumentation, domestic assault and battery by strangulation, domestic assault and battery by strangulation, rape by instrumentation. That means he used something to insert it in his girl. Domestic assault and battery. Listen to this shit. I don't know who this guy, Justin the Nick of Crime or whatever. I pulled it off of TikTok.
Anger and rage that you probably haven't felt in a long time. His name is Jesse Mack Butler, and he's 18, a high school athlete from Stillwater, Oklahoma, which is the same town where Oklahoma State University is. His dad, Mack Butler, is OSU's former director of football.
Now, his parents are connected now.
Operations, and his mom, maybe even his sister, still work at OSU, and that'll matter in a second. Oh, and by the way, make sure that follow button. So, when Jesse was 17, he was charged as an adult, facing 78 years in prison for SA in horrific assaults that left at least 1 girl hospitalized. One victim said that she told him no, and he choked her until she blacked out. Doctors say 30 more seconds and she would have been dead. When she came to, he did it again because he wanted to record it on his phone. So, he pled guilty, admitting what he did, and he was set to spend decades behind bars. But then, Judge Susan Worthington comes along, a woman with deep ties to OSU and its athletic community. She's service.
Y'all look at this big, fat, ugly, white bitch of a judge.
How could you do that, even if you were connected
to
the
that female judge?
How could you say that the rape of those girls was
what is the ties to the fucking school matter in this situation?
Because I guess she's got something to do with the school,
Oklahoma is like the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah. Along with it came curfew counseling and supervision by the Office of Juvenile Affairs until his 19th birthday, which is less than a year away. After that, the state's jurisdiction ends, and his record gets expunged. No SO.
Less than a year. He's going to be on probation for less than a year. When he turns 19, he fucking everything gets expunged. It's on the juvenile record.
Why 19? This place is different because of 18.
That's Oklahoma. This fucking piece of shit little motherfucking dirtbag is going to do this again. You don't do this. You don't do that to 2 girls. He's going to be a serial rapist or something like that. He should be under the fucking jail. If I was one of these girls' parents, I don't have to. You guess what? You don't have to guess what I would do. Okay.
Yeah, I'd chop his
but I would probably. I'd end up doing time most likely. I'm just saying. So.
Somebody's
gonna
beat
this motherfucker after raping my daughter. He wouldn't be. He would not be walking free on the streets. I can guarantee you that.
List. His psychological evaluation and rehabilitation plan are sealed so the public can't even see why the court thought he deserved to walk free. And according to people close to the case, he's still messaging girls, asking if they're single, asking to hook up, while he is still enrolled, at least virtually, at Stillwater High School. Meanwhile, his victims live with the trauma the court can't erase. This is what happens when power protects privilege. Someone can admit everything, face nearly 8 decades and walk out with community service all because of who he's connected to and a plea deal. If that doesn't make you furious or beyond furious, it should, because this isn't just
explain.
Should have his cock and balls.
That kind of privilege.
His cock and balls should be cut off. Should be cut off and rammed so far up his fucking ass
with an instrument
that they couldn't even pull him out without surgery.
Well,
let me show you.
Put him in a thermos. Put him in a thermos and put the thermos up his ass.
Look, this is one of the little girls. Look, this one of the little girls in the hospital that he fucking raped. Now, you think he should get probation for that shit?
No.
No. What about this picture? Look at this cocky piece of fucking shit here with his mama, and his fucking look at his bitch ass sister right here. Look at this bitch right here. This is his mom. This is him waiting for court with his stupid looking glasses on. I hate these glasses. You got something like that, Freebird?
No,
because you had them other stupid looking glasses on before.
What stupid?
The ones that football guy. Yeah,
purple ones.
Yeah,
you didn't like them.
I told you face they look stupid.
We all had them.
They look fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, we all look.
Well, y'all all look
you
stupid.
Can't beat them, join them.
No, be individual. Anyway, this fucking punk right here, his fucking cunt sister and his bigger cunt mama. This boy needs to be not walking around free for sure. My opinion, anyway.
He definitely wouldn't be wearing white pants.
No, you're right. See, Stacey, he's gonna do this shit again. I'm telling you. Yeah, what the actual fuck? Yeah.
The good thing about the wonderful power of the internet is even though his record might be expunged, we could spread his photo to the World Wide Web, and when this motherfucker, it'll never be dropped. Anytime somebody Googles this bitch's name on a background check, it's gonna pop.
Now yeah, we're gonna go across the pond to Dublin. A 10-year-old little girl who was in state custody because I guess she had behavioral problems, so she probably has some mental issues. She absconded from the house. They had her house and whatever. Anyway, she ended up getting raped by a 30-something-year-old immigrant.
20.
Was he? 20-something-year-old. They don't matter. She was 10 fucking years old. Got raped by a asylum seeker from Africa.
Yeah, and he just goes, no comment. I want to request that I get bond
now
sent back to Africa.
What pisses me off about this is not just that this, because all these liptards out here that like to want to bring all the immigrants. Yeah, fuck that shit. All these criminals. And what pisses me off about this story is I want to show you a video. They actually had some motherfuckers that were out there protesting against these immigrants. And they had a big group across the street that, guess what, was protesting for this motherfucker to get set free. Now, personally, everybody that was protesting for this piece of shit child rapist to be set free.
I'm surprised they did that in Ireland.
Need to be
Irish people were pretty fucking
ventilated.
Hardy.
A cuntosaurus. I like that word. I'm going to try to remember it. Be a cuntosaurus. Why ain't you hearing about that on the news? Think about why you ain't hearing about it on the news. Yeah, but see,
would outrage people across the nation.
People like us can't protest because we have jobs. We have responsibility. We have to pay taxes. We have to pay taxes for the fucking protesters can have food stamps so they can protest. That's why. Let's watch this video. These couple videos I got on this shit.
This predator's face needs to be everywhere. Now, these are his charges, and this story is going to fill you with...
This is the protest I'm talking about. These are the people on this side. There's more of them protesting to get rid of these motherfuckers. And the dumbasses on the other side with the signs are the people actually wanting to let them go.
This is Adam Brooks. I'm at the Migrant Hotel in Epping.
Unfortunately, you can tell we're overseas in the UK, Ireland area, because if you look at the cops here,
neon colors.
Well, first of all, what don't you see?
Guns.
Guns, because they don't carry guns. This one, I don't know what she's like.
What is
she's
she
like
gonna
3
do?
feet tall.
She's gonna beat up the grandma.
They got me. What's she gonna do? Bite somebody's ankle?
She's gonna observe and report.
Hotel in Epping, the Bell.
This hotel the government's using to house these piece of shits.
And there was a protest because a migrant is alleged and
all these pieces of shit are protesting for him. Like this old motherfucker. Look at how would these women like it if their daughters were raped by some? Of course, look at this motherfucker right here.
But look at the people. They're dregs of society that fits in nowhere. That's why they're here.
In the black with the hand on his
They
hip.
fit in nowhere. What is that damn Christmas? That Rudolph. This is the misfits of society.
I'm sure.
Misfit Island is right here.
This guy with the
Fucking
headband
Rudolph.
on his hand on his hip, I'm pretty sure he's queer enough to hold a whole bunch of cocks in his mouth. Okay.
Misfit society. It's damn
This-
Richard Simmons.
Yeah,
headband.
Richard Simmons right here. It's like cocks melt in your mouth and not in your hands. So
was charged with sexual assaults against a young girl in Epping High Road last week. Now, worried mothers, worried children, there's grandmothers, there's fathers, uncles, granddads, and we've got anti-racism lot that have turned up. Things are getting heated here. I just cannot believe that an anti-racism mob would turn up against something like this.
believe it, dude. Fucking believe it. And people are actually protesting, wanting to keep these motherfuckers.
Well, I don't see a mega hat.
I'm assuming these are the protests to get rid of them. I don't know why they burning the police shit up, but
because the police are protecting them.
Because the police can't do shit without a gun.
we're not the only country with a bunch of dumbasses. They seem to be
apparently they're
all over the
multiplying
place.
in every country.
Yeah, this
You know
is
what's
really
sad
real.
Is I bet you these people are the ones that said they were moving out of America. Trump won.
Yeah.
They moved to
No,
England and started
they don't work. They just miss.
They not moving.
They don't work, JoJo. They're misfits of society.
Right,
This
Billy,
is
where the
all.
fuck's the water
This is
cannon?
all they can do. Bunch of
Billy,
retards.
they need some water cannons over there. This is
Yes,
pathetic.
water cannons. I done watched several water cannons knock somebody in the dirt, boy. That's what we
Sending me
need, man.
videos. I love it.
So
That's
my vote for hot nuts is the fucking bitchy, whiny cop.
Yeah,
with the Chick-fil-A.
mine. That's my
What a
vote.
gratuity if
Yeah.
you didn't want to
So
bitch,
that's three.
bitched anyway.
That's my vote.
Who y'all voting
Bro, he
for?
bitched for the rest of us to lose it.
Who y'all voting for hot nuts? That's who. We got 3 votes for whiny cop.
Dude, I just still can't believe somebody went to that Atlanta over some fucking chicken.
Oh, yeah, over chicken. I mean, just ridiculous.
Jesus Christ, man.
Water cannon up his butt.
You know,
I guarantee you, the guy with the thermos up his butt wouldn't feel it.
Wouldn't that water cannon up his ass, JoJo wouldn't make that dude
Would not
with his
feel it.
thermos up his ass. Lord have mercy, man. Hey, he had to have pushed it past the point.
Well, you could see how
of the
deep it
shut-off.
was. You could see how
past
deep it
the
was.
point of shut off. Gives a new meaning to pinching that shit off. Man. You can't. How you pinch that?
Oh,
shit
you ain't
off?
he ain't
You
pinching
that
nothing.
shit off. That's for sure.
no, it's made it. I mean, it'd be good. It's-
Stacy says the cop too. I'm pretty sure that's who's gonna get it. This fucking. I don't have a picture of him. I didn't think about it, but fucking.
Oh, Holster got the Holster Texas some good stuff, man.
Sometimes I'm like,
That's why.
Where's my music?
Man, that's why.
I just, man, that gets me. I mean, how you call the news over probably some $6
Well,
chicken?
like I said,
$8.
this
I mean, you
motherfucker-
can't afford $8 for chicken.
this motherfucker says I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. No,
You spent
what?
more
Did you
time
on
on
the
the
news?
salary, probably of the department you work for, wasting taxpayer money to complain about a $8 fucking chicken.
You know what's worse is if the department actually gives them like a lunch card as a supervisor.
Where? I was a sergeant for a long time. I ain't get no fucking lunch card.
You ain't got a card?
Fuck no.
You got an office now.
I have an office now. Yeah.
Fucking nicer than I ever got.
Oh, it's almost like a high-rise office. Just, I mean,
it's not high-rise.
No, I said it's almost like a high-rise office.
I'm gonna show you. Well, Holster used to do 3D printing and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. He's supposed to print me.
Well, he can't do it no more. But
I know.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys.
But,
trying to get
but
my
look,
machines.
I ordered this stuff and it came in, and I just put it up today. And you know,
is it a penis?
You know the Magic 8 balls they have and stuff. I got one of those just because it's old school and I like it. Let me pull this picture up. I took this picture today.
My boss has got one. My boss has got one, but it don't work. It goes at the point and you can't read what the hell a ball says.
It's broke.
Yeah, it broke.
Hold on.
Break it open. There's a cool ass ball on the inside that has all the answers
I
on it.
want to break it. Yeah, well, that's you're not supposed to break it open.
Oh, it's probably some highly
I'm saying
cancerous. It's probably some
broken,
highly cancerous freaking liquid.
Drink
What's it made of? What's it made of?
I don't know. You have to Google it. Anyway, I took
know.
this.
It's
Why? This was a 3D printed thing. Oh, I actually ordered this off of Temu, so I didn't know how it was going to come in or how fucking bad. But look, y'all see it? This hang. I got both of these off of Temu, but I ordered this off of Temu. It was like, I don't know, $8 or something, and then I put my Magic 8 ball in it right there. So I thought that's pretty cool. You can see this is in my office because you can see I got my Iceman sign there and
yeah. Look, there's your caricature from the
from
lady
your
that
wedding.
did from my wedding that you had to pay for.
Yeah,
That's nice. She's got it all decorated.
but yeah. Well, you see, I got my Charlie Kirk coin in recently. See, that's right there.
Where you get that from?
I ordered it.
Turning Point.
No, I just ordered it. And I got that 6 got your 6. But anyway, I thought that was cool that it actually works to hold the 8 ball.
Yeah.
So I don't know whose hand that is. Anyway,
Roy's going to be disappointed. Roy's going to be disappointed.
Love every one of you guys.
You like the Terminator hand? I got that off of Temu too. It's like, hey, sometimes it's hit and miss. Sometimes I get shit and I'm like, this is shit, and I throw it in the garbage, and other stuff actually decent. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching. I'm going to try to get the Riley stuff out and do that one this week since my mind's in a little bit better spot. We'll talk about some of that on that. You'll have to pay attention to the audio only. Anyway, hope everybody has a good week. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, we're not sheepdogs around here. We're motherfucking lions because we're predators.
In the middle of the night.
Yep. See y'all when we see you. JoJo, I was on for an hour and 27 minutes. You came in a little bit late. We miss you. We miss you too.
Glad you made it on.
We should do more podcasts.
Iceman does. He just don't include us on it.
I got this guy. I got to call this guy tomorrow. He sent an email. Those are interviews. I can't have all you fuckers around just doing interviews.
Why? I think it would make interviews better if Holster is going. You ask most serious questions.